top messages on if you want to send it to the Facebook group thingy.
Yeah, I will once it updates for me and it doesn't have a stupid white screen, because I hate that.
I do too. It's
There we go.
god awful fucking
I
cold.
fixed it. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Huh?
Little word of wisdom: when you premiere a live like that and schedule it for earlier than when you actually go live, it gives people enough time to get double notified, so they're guaranteed to get in there.
What's up? We're at episode 2. Hello, hello.
You think you're a smart motherfucker in there.
I hope y'all are ready. Grab a blankie, grab a snack, grab a drink. Maybe of the alcoholic form, because it's gonna be a long one. I'm not lying. We got 2.5 pages of stuff to go over tonight.
Sketches and glitters and honey is in.
What's up, guys? What's up? Make sure you hit the like button. We'll start off by introducing her, so she can throw her tag in there.
Hi guys, I'm Haley, otherwise known as Snaggy-Wolf. I like to do podcasts, obviously, and I also read bedtime stories. I will be dropping a new episode on Sunday.
Y'all make sure you go subscribe to her and listen to her little folktale and story. What do we got in the chat so far?
We got Zealer.
Let's see. I like the video. I'm glad you asked, honey. Tonight the topic is the shutdown. Only, whereas the last week or so it's just been me talking about it, now we have her point of view too. And we have a lot to cover tonight. So, I do just want to kind of just address this real quick because I know it happens a lot. Let's try and keep the chat topic related. We have other lives that, it's fun to just chit chat in, but on podcast nights, we'd really appreciate it if you just keep it topic related, because it keeps the conversation and the dialogue open. So, let's just get that out there. Let's see. Sketchy, what's up? We know who you are, but hello, Snaggy. Yeah, you see her in the chats all the time. I can rarely get her on the camera, though.
Oh.
Even on her channel, she's not on camera. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you can always hear me in the background.
Always.
I mean, I'm always bitching about something, let's be honest.
She's always around. And I'm here for it. Okay, I see 16 people in here, 5 likes. Let's get those likes up. Because y'all liking and commenting and giving feedback and stuff helps us kind of figure out what to do for the next episode. So, that being said...
Oh, good lord. Your husband's already on some shit.
Get out of here. I just said keep it fucking topic related. Don't make me time your ass out, because I will.
You have to wait 30 minutes to talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Jumping right into it. Like I said, tonight's topic, the government shutdown. We are in the longest shutdown
What are we at?
in U.S. history. We
Day
are at
38, motherfuckers.
day 38.
This is horrible, by the way.
This is fucking insane. I don't know what the fuck politicians are doing right now, besides using all of us as leverage.
Yep.
In a political game that nobody's fucking winning at this point. It's crazy to me. So.
They're pretty much playing whose dick is bigger than whose right now.
They're playing a political my dick sadly, is bigger than yours.
We are the street whore that's just taking it.
We're not even the pimps. We're not even the pimps in this situation.
We're the street whore that's taking it. Like,
we're just taking it how we get it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. It's pretty sad that at this point Congress is the one pimping us all out.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
Like, this is fucking insane. And they don't have one. No. They're playing the My Dick is Bigger Than Yours game in Congress right now, and nobody's got one. Like, they can't even find it. So, that's that. Okay. Now, the first topic that we kind of want to ease into, I'm sure everybody's fucking heard about it. Y'all have heard me fucking talk about it. EBT.
Yep. Otherwise known as Supplemental Nutrition Program.
Or SNAP.
Yes.
Or food stamps.
Yes.
Even though nobody wants to fucking call it food stamps anymore. Not quite sure what the fuck that's about. Alright, let's get into the numbers, shall we? There's 42 million people in America that rely on food stamps. Alright, that's 12% of the fucking population. 12 fucking percent. Okay? 39% of that, which is 16.4 million people, are children.
Correction, children.
Children.
Under the age of 17. So individuals that are going to school, that can't afford to live on their own and aren't allowed to live on their own.
Yep.
Crazy concept, guys.
16.4 million children that are going hungry right now. Alright, 11 million elders 50 or older. Rely on food stamps.
So we're gonna make Grandma and Grandpa go to work?
We gonna make them go out and risk busting a fucking hip and needing the health care that all this has started out over? You gonna do that? Okay. 1.2 million of those people are veterans. 1.2 million veterans.
Good fucking luck telling him to go to work.
Yeah, that'd be the
good luck.
dumbest shit that you ever... You gonna walk up to a veteran and say, you're just lazy, go get a fucking job?
Who most likely has a disability and lost limb or PTSD, mental shit. You know, oh yeah, go get a job,
Yeah.
even though
They're
they
just
sacrificed their fucking life for our country.
They're just being lazy,
Crazy.
right? They just need to go get a job? Right, okay. Alright. 8 to 9 million people, elders, 60 or older, are on food stamps. Again, going back to grandma, you gotta go work now.
Yep.
Even though you've done it for the last, 60 some years of your life, you don't get a fucking break. You're just being lazy. Meanwhile, granny over here is old and frail and risked breaking a hip going down the stairs in the morning.
Better make sure she has her fucking life alert on her, right, guys?
Does life alert count if they're going to a business? Is the business gonna cover them hospital bills if she gets hurt? I doubt it.
There's a reason that this program is there. It is for individuals that cannot support themselves and need assistance to do it.
Another fun fact, over 50% of that 42 million that we talked about are working people
Yeah.
that don't make a livable wage and can't afford bills and food. 50%. It's like I keep saying.
Yes,
they don't.
Lainey, these numbers are compiled. We
Yep.
sat here and went over the numbers, did our fucking research before we're not pulling numbers out of our ass. I can
No, I
confirm
promise
that.
you. Google fact check us if you don't believe us on where we get these fucking numbers. It's literally on a notebook right in my lap right now. We're not just coming at y'all blind, I promise.
We did our research before we're gonna do this.
I
Don't worry.
promise. It's a crazy fucking number to wrap your head around, I know. But
CBT said, what the problem is that we have billionaires making decisions for middle class like we are the billionaire too.
Yep. And little side note, while all of this is going on, Donald Trump made a fucking announcement from the Oval Office yesterday. You wanna know what that announcement was? It wasn't about the shutdown. Didn't hear him say one goddamn thing about the shutdown. You wanna know what it was? Fucking weight loss drugs that he's lowering the cost of for obesity and diabetes. Meanwhile, you have some elderly man standing in the Oval Office as all this shit's going on and they're taking questions and shit from people that just fucking black the fuck out. Did this president fucking be like, oh, fuck, is he okay? No.
He said, what I mean by compiled, do 60-year-olds also get counted as 50-year-olds?
More than likely. But I mean, if you add up 11 million and 8 to 9 million,
That's still a big number.
that's still a fucking big fucking number. You're looking at almost 20 million people over the age of 50 that rely on those fucking food stamps that are not getting them right now.
And not to mention that retirement age for a lot of people is not until 60. So a lot of these people could be working until retirement age
Yep. And they're still
and still needing assistance.
still not fucking making enough. Even if they do decide to work beyond 60, 65, still not making enough on their own. With all that being said, next thing on the agenda, the contingency fund.
The thing that is literally there for fucking reason is not being used.
Good fucking God. Okay, again, we did our research. Okay. There's $6 billion just in that fund alone. That is not including any fucking money that's just sitting in the government somewhere that they could be using to fucking pull from. This is just what's in the contingency fund alone. $6 billion. Pretty big fucking number. But on top of that, it takes $8 billion to fully fund SNAP every month. 8 billion.
But the fact that, regardless, there is still $6 billion sitting there that is meant to be used for this entire issue that is being happened right now, that we're not allowed to use. They're not gonna fucking touch it.
Republicans are saying that it's illegal
Which it
for
is
the
not.
administration to use that money. No, the fuck it's not. That's why it's there.
It's there for a fucking reason. And yet they still could be supporting people through this, even if it is just half. Even
Yep.
if it is just half, to get us through this fucking government shutdown. No, they won't do it. And what does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Children are going fucking hungry.
Yep.
People who cannot work are going hungry.
42 million people are going hungry right now. Again, over 50% of that 42 million work. At least one full-time job or multiple part-time jobs. Still don't make enough. I want you to keep that shit in mind. Because while all this is going on, 2 federal judges last week ordered the administration to use that fund. That's why it's there. Thank God there was one in Rhode Island and one in Boston. They said, you are required to keep funding SNAP. Okay, 2 federal judges. That was last week. So Friday, what's Trump do? He puts out a statement saying, okay, we'll fund it, but we'll fund it by half. That's not what you were ordered to do, but all right, I'll take half. That's better than nothing. Then over the weekend, he proceeds to post on his Truth Social saying, nah, I changed my mind. I'm not going to release any benefits until the government shutdown is over. I beg your fucking finest pardon, sir. The fuck? So then we get to Monday. Monday, one of the same judges, it was the one out of Rhode Island, because Trump had a deadline of Monday to get back to that judge and prove that he was doing what the court had ordered him to do. He had until Monday. Now, given the post that he had made to the world over the weekend, saying, I'm not going to do it until the shutdown ends, that judge came back on Monday and said, well, since you obviously are blatantly disregarding what you were ordered to do, you now have to fully fund SNAP by Friday. Today.
Guess what didn't happen today, guys?
Guess what the fuck didn't happen? Okay? That was against... And then, this morning, I see that Trump's administration immediately filed an appeal to that ruling, saying that he had to fund SNAP by today. Fully. Good on you, Judge. But, So they took it to the Supreme Court. They got denied an appeal today. A couple hours ago, actually. So, like, even though a lot of you that have been returning to my lives for the updates and shit, you probably already heard most of this, but shit keeps still happening.
This is an active issue.
This is, like, you stay up on it because there's constant changes. You want to catch up on the chat real quick?
CBT said they want 50 to 90-year-olds to work because they do not want to pay for them no more. Lainey said, I like numbers. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. CBT, that's why you see older people in their 60s working in fast food places or Walmart now. Zealer, no, our plan isn't planning. What can we do? I know, just don't do anything.
Yeah, that's
Congress.
pretty much what they did.
Your husband said, the world's gonna end anyways.
That's
To Zealer said,
optimism.
I want to live life happy before the world ends.
Yeah, right?
Honey, I don't really get into politics too much. I'm more of a listener and learn from different point of views.
Which is why we're doing this, which is why we're bringing attention to all of this, and definitely why we made sure to do our research and get the facts before coming to y'all and being like, guys,
Did you hear this?
this is what the fuck is going on, and this is what you may not be hearing, but this is what's going on in the world around you. Be aware.
Lainey said, I'm a person who will vote for what makes the most sense. Bill Clinton did an awesome job. He got a bit of stress relief and someone kept a nasty dress.
I
mean, To Zealer also said, I don't like politics. Lainey said, Hillary was a joke. Absolutely. When it comes to Trump in both of these voting, he has been the lesser evil of all of these elections. And that's sad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is absolutely fucking sad.
compared to Hillary and Biden, the fact that Trump was
And
the
Harris.
lesser of two evils, yeah, and Harris, the fact that he was the lesser of the two evils at the time should say something about where we're at as a country.
Black said, bottom line, the U.S. needs to be given back to the people and our $1 billion straw man out of the government. Still, they get their shit straight.
Yep.
Till they get their shit straight. Bean said, the world isn't round, it's fucked.
Yeah, that's a shape we can all fucking agree on right now.
And Black said, it's an oblique hexagon, Beans.
It's fucking something right now. Because furthering the EBT, and then we'll move on to a different topic. There's already, like, I encourage you guys, if you are in a position that you can,
Help and donate.
go donate to your local food banks.
Mm-hmm.
Go, see what resources are available for you to help out in your area. Because supply and demand right now, food banks are already running out of food. Everywhere. It's happening everywhere.
A lot of them aren't even answering phone calls to schedule appointments anymore because they are running out.
They are, and they don't want to have to be the ones to tell you, well, sorry, I know everybody's in a fucked position right now, but we're out of food too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which sucks.
If you are in a position where you can, please go help your community. Please go help these fucking millions of children, elderly, veterans. Go help them. Because you might be the reason that they get to eat that night. So just keep everybody in your prayers and help when you can, because it's fucking rough out here, man.
Randy said, food drives.
Food drives, yes.
CBT said, they will never give us back power because they see we buy in or fall in line with what bullshit they give us.
Yep.
Lainey said, appointments for food banks. Yes, that is a thing. You have to call and schedule an appointment.
Yep.
So they can keep account of what they have, how many people they can help at the time.
Yep.
And also make it so it's not, an entire shit show of people just showing up whenever they want. So they have appointments that you have to call in and make.
And most of the time, food banks, they can only help you once every 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make an appointment so they can have a paper trail of, is this person trying to come, every 2 weeks? Are they trying to short, somebody else so they can come more than what we're allowing them to? They have to keep tabs on that shit too. But either way, even through a fucking crisis like this, they are not going to have enough to sustain everybody. They're not.
Sketchy said, I love helping people in need, even when I'm out being a big back late at night. I've had someone in my car, random person, and talking to me. Man, it was so sad. I literally shed tears.
Yeah, and that's the kind of people that we need right now.
Black said, I seen a video where a DoorDasher is refusing to work out of fear just now. Beans, everyone is screwed. It's why I'm so glad I'm gonna grow my own food for most of the year, knowing how is so damn helpful. Green thumb.
Yep. So, and that, that kind of goes into small businesses too, the effects it has on small businesses. Because without EBT, for the smaller businesses and like farmers markets and shit that accept EBT, sometimes given, depending on the situation, half of their income could come from EBT alone. And right now, they're not getting it. So then, what happens? What happens to the small business that loses half their monthly income? Jobs disappear, and eventually the business will shut down. It happened in our fucking town. Not because of EBT, but because they ran out of money. People don't always like to support the smaller, locally owned businesses, and I get it. Sometimes their prices aren't all that great. But now, especially with this EBT stuff going on, because our store did accept EBT, if they were still around, they would probably end up having to shut down anyways. Because of all the fucking people that use EBT. Do you have something you want to add on that? Now we get down to the bigger questions. Why didn't Trump want to use the contingency fund in the first place? Because remember, y'all, he fought that shit. As soon as they fucking said, we'll just use the contingency, Trump's like, nope, can't do that. Can't fucking do that. Why do y'all think he fought it so fucking hard? And I'm talking like from the jump. I have a theory, but...
What's your theory?
My theory is Trump had already used the money and there's no money left.
Ooh.
And they don't want us to know that fund that is supposed to be for emergencies is fucking empty.
Huh. I didn't even think about that.
Think about all the fucking... He's pushing for these fucking tariffs so fucking hard, which is in the Supreme Court now, by the way, because Congress is trying to do away, like, they actually voted against global tariffs. Congress did. So it went to the Supreme Court because, the Trump administration just fight everything legally. Mm-hmm. And he's wanting to push the idea of these fucking tariffs and shit. What if that contingency fund that was supposed to be for emergencies like this
is not there? Shit.
And it's empty because he went and used it somewhere else.
Mine was because then he doesn't have any fucking political leverage anymore to push.
I mean, that could be too. But then, that also, begs the question, he's finding money for other shit. He found $40 billion to send to Argentina, which, ironically enough, at least 20 million of that 40 million is going to Argentinian beef cattle ranchers.
So instead of helping our farmers here who are losing family-owned properties and ranches, who can't keep their fucking lights on because it's so expensive to just be a farmer now, we're going to send it to a different country.
Yep. $40 billion.
Mm-hmm.
He found $350 million for a gold-crusted ballroom. He tore down the east wing of the historic White House and revamped it and is now building a gold-crusted ballroom for $350 million. And for anybody that says Trump is funding that out of his own pocket, I don't believe that. I don't fucking believe that. If he's got that kind of money, why didn't he put that into the country? It would make sense, right? He found $270 million for 2 private jets that aren't even going to be used for him. Where'd that fucking money come from? Tariffs? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. He can find all this fucking money, but he can't fucking make up the difference for fully funding SNAP. Because remember, there's only $6 billion in that contingency fund.
CBT gives a good opener into it wouldn't have been Trump because he doesn't have enough power. It would have to be the old billionaires behind him. That's our other topic we have.
Let's talk about Congress, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say, and why I've been saying, do not focus on presidential elections. Focus on your senator elections. There is 100 senators in Congress right now. That's what it is. They need 60 votes to pass this CR that they've tried to pass and failed at 15 times now. 15 fucking times. And to make matters worse, the same exact CR that they're trying to pass right now that the Democrats keep saying no to is the same exact CR that when Biden was in office, Democrats voted yes 13 times.
It's literally just a dick measuring contest, guys. That's all it is.
It's all about power.
They don't want him in office. They're pissed that he's in office.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're making people suffer for it.
Yep. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Because now, if this CR was full of like one side of the aisle's agenda, like the Republicans' agenda, if it was full of that shit, then I could see why they say no, because they gotta disagree on everything. But literally all this CR is saying, open back up the government, give us a little bit, not even a long time, but a little bit of time to figure out our fucking budget plan while the government is open. Then we can talk about your healthcare shit that you want to talk about. But at least that CR would keep the lights on. It don't have one fucking Republican agenda in it. Literally, they're just asking the Democrats to vote yes to pass this to keep the fucking lights on. And keep shit funded that relies on the fucking government. Because that's literally...
I am just going to reiterate right now. Keep the topic in the chat on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We aren't talking about 3i Atlas, and we're not talking about cars.
Nope. This is important shit that impacts everybody. Pay attention, you might learn something.
Think of it like insurance. You pay months for it just in case you need it, and then when you need it, it's not there. Because it's never there when you're paying rich person supercar mortgage.
Well, and here's the thing, too. They introduced a fucking bill yesterday. The Republicans did. They introduced a bill yesterday that says, as long as the government's shut down, Congress don't get paid. That bill didn't even make it to a vote. They didn't even vote on that. It wouldn't even pass to the Senate floor. Then they tried to make matters worse, as if the fucking shutdown wasn't as bad. And I don't even know if I told you this yet today. They voted on a bill today that literally just would pay federal workers, air traffic control, law enforcement, military. You want to know how that vote turned out?
Not great, I assume.
It didn't fucking pass.
And no, Lainey, I was not yelling at you. I was yelling at Black and Tzeeler. Like, I wasn't yelling at you.
Yeah, no. So now that begs the question, 2 questions, actually, that I wanted to get your opinion on. Mm-hmm. 1, how much power over Congress should the president have?
Man, see, personally, I think it needs to be evened out. One should not have more power over the other. The fact is that the Congress and the president are supposed to be there to What's the best wording that I can use? For the people. This is not for the people right now. The president, if he likes it, he signs it, sends it on its way. But the only way that he's going to see it is if Congress approves it.
If they pass it on the Senate floor.
This needs to be an equal position and not a one is better than the other. And right now, the president actually does not have as much power as a lot of people like to think.
Yeah. That's another thing that I like to bring up is, and that's another reason why I say do not, if you're going to vote for anything, focus on your senator elections. And I'm not just saying that because, for no fucking reason, and because I don't know what I'm talking about. No. Congress is the one running shit. Mm-hmm. Laws, bills, the president don't even see that shit unless Congress passes it first. Unless they put it to a vote. Oh shit.
That's okay.
Unless they put it to a vote and it passes.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to get up to get it.
Is it stuck?
It's like,
oh, it's in a bad fucking spot.
My
that's
arm
why.
was stuck. I got it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Brief intermission. Haley had to get her phone. Because, and like, I'm glad you said that he doesn't have as much power as people think that he does. Mm-mm. Because normally, okay, every 4 years we have this fucking presidential election, and these two people are fucking going at it, slamming each other on the campaign trail, making a bunch of empty fucking promises to get these people to vote for them. But the people that are voting for them don't understand the person that gets elected doesn't have all that power.
Mm-hmm. What you should be paying attention to is your Congress and Senate. Even your governors, too.
Yeah, our governor is shit. Oh. Our governor sucks ass.
Minnesota's does, too.
Like, our governor right now, okay, so, perfect example. There are people all over the planet, or all over the country right now, that are at least getting half SNAP payments. Our governor is withholding our SNAP payments still. Despite the fucking ruling of the federal judge.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck, Reynolds? Like, ugh.
He can veto it, Papa Trevor, but regardless, before he even sees it, the Congress has to agree on it. It has to go through everybody else before it goes to him. And even if he vetoes it, it goes right back. Yep. And they redraft it.
It goes right back. They revise it. Then they have to put it to a vote again, and if it passes, then it reaches his desk again. Mm-hmm. But the president does not see anything that Congress is fucking doing unless they fucking pass it. And in this case, with the CR, they need 60 votes for the fucking bill to even hit the president's desk. Because otherwise, he's not gonna fucking see it. He may hear about it from his fucking administration, but he's not gonna see what's in that fucking bill. And I think that's something to bring up, too. The president doesn't even get to read the bill until it's already passed. Through Senate. Because, like I said, it doesn't even hit his fucking desk.
Lainey asked who is our governor.
Kim Reynolds. Fucking sucks. Didn't we decide that she was a fucking Republican?
She is a Republican.
Yeah. And as far as I know, Iowa is a Republican state. Fact check me, because I honestly...
Iowa is a Republican state. Mm-hmm. We are a red state here. And the funny thing is that Minnesota would be too, but sadly, the entire fucking population of the Democrats live where they take voting seriously. So that's what makes Minnesota a blue state.
I'm actually surprised that because I was a fucking Republican state, that we didn't get our SNAP first before the Democratic states. Mm-hmm. Honestly, with the way that Trump likes to pull the, oh, well, if you don't like me, you can fuck off. Because that's what he does. With states, with governors.
Shelly's in the chat.
Shelly! You late, girl?
CBT said, look at how bad Houston is. Lainey said, same here. And GA, Georgia?
Georgia.
Atlanta is mostly Democrats.
See, I think actually when Trump ran this last term, we were a swing state. I think. Because I think Iowa's got 6 electoral votes. I think. Don't quote me on those numbers because I didn't do the research on that one. But something else to touch on real quick is the WIC program.
That explains so fucking
What?
I don't know. Your husband is in there laughing maniacally, going,
Yeah.
"It explains so much."
Trying to be serious out here, fucker.
And all I hear is him going, "Ha ha 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 ha."
Something else to briefly touch on, though, the WIC program. Because if this keeps going any longer, states aren't going to be able to fund that program. They're not. Our state was funded, thank God, this month. But if it continues, they're going to run out of money too. There's 6.6 million mothers and children on WIC. And not all stores accept WIC.
Yep. Only certain stores will accept it.
Mm-hmm. So, like, even if you go into a store and they accept EBT, that's not a guarantee that they're going to accept WIC. Fucking. Yeah. Oh, yes, guys, I've been following along with the fucking notebook because we had a lot of shit written down. Like, a lot of shit, and I think actually we've covered
We're
it.
not talking about swingers now. We're moving on.
Moving on, because that's not what the fuck I meant. So, out of everything that we've discussed, is there anything else that you would like to touch on? Because I think we've
gotten all that we wanted to talk about regarding it, honestly.
What are your guys' thoughts? Because now we've reached the end of our notebook.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can open it up to what
Your opinions.
what you guys think. Because
And
honestly,
not about cars.
I think that we're all kind of fucked. Because I keep seeing that they may be getting closer to finding an end. They're gonna try and revise the bill that's failed 15 fucking times. But I mean, they're just talking in circles. And honestly, there was the second chair Democrat went into an interview about halfway through the shutdown and literally said, and I quote, "Yeah, families are gonna suffer, but this is the only point of leverage that we have." Like, admitting that you're using the fucking people as leverage.
No, Lainey, I do like cars, but we're trying to keep the topic on point here. And some people in the chat like to not keep on topic.
Yeah.
And just go back and forth with each other all the time.
This is important shit.
Lainey said, "Wait, is this the end already?" CBT said, "Just like how 2020 changed everything and it didn't go back to normal. After this shutdown, everything will be changed again and not for good."
Nope. I don't think we're gonna be good as long as our commander-in-chief is still sitting in the Oval Office. I don't. And I just want to preference all of this by saying, I'm not a Democrat, I am not a Republican. To me, they both suck. And not a goddamn one of them cares at all about the people. They just don't. Because if they did, this shit wouldn't be on 38 days, which longest fucking shutdown in history.
Black said, "Did you cover that Trump shut down the IRS and is going to fire a shit ton of money?"
No, because that hasn't been proven yet. We only covered shit that has actually been proven.
Lainey said, "We need Jamie in here so you can release some stress."
Now, we've already made the decision that if she is seen in the chat at all during podcast nights, she is to be timed out for 24 hours.
Papa Tracker said, "This is a reset." Shelly said, "I honestly feel like we the people need to all sit down for 3 days. They're supposed to work with us, but they have us working for them for free. We are paying to suffer."
That's the thing, too. Like, Congress is still getting paid. They are still taking taxes out of the working person's check to pay these fucking people. And they're not even doing their job. We are paying these people to do nothing and get nowhere.
CBT said, I said it, I'm going to say it again, it's going to last until New Year's.
God, I hope not. I hope they pull their heads out of their bigoted asses before that.
And quit playing a dick measuring contest.
Because guess what, Congress? Nobody's fucking winning. Y'all got micros and nobody gives a fuck.
It'd be an insult to say you have a raccoon penis, and it's an insult to the raccoon and not you.
Yeah, that's a definite insult to the raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, and like first chair Democrat, literally like, oh god, these Democrats are fucking. I can't stand either side, to be honest. I can't.
I'm an independent party.
And I will remain that way. Because, like I've said before, it does not matter who we vote in. Because it's the same fucking cycle. The same exact fucking cycle. These people on the campaign trail just fucking make empty promises that they can't keep. Because remember, the president doesn't control shit. So,
Lainey said, I hate Texas. To Zealer, bring the political reset and the meme reset.
yeah. We need.
Your husband said, Black Lion for president. I don't know, that's questionable.
We need a congressional reset. We need a presidential reset. We need a whole fucking government reset. Because, mind you, while all this shit's still going on, Speaker of the House, for yet another week, said, oh, go ahead, stay home. He's not even calling the House back, which he's got the full power to do. He's not doing it.
CBT, they want to see if they can push people until everyone falls in line and following what they want. And what's the best time to do it other than the holiday times when people need their food and money?
Which is sick.
Mm-hmm.
That just goes back to using fucking children, hungry children, as fucking leverage.
Lainey said it's officially getting pee on your feet weather. Zealer said, what's the point of the president if the Congress overpowers him tenfold? Exactly.
Because they need a face.
Mm-hmm. He is the head of the operation. They are the neck. They turn him where they want him to be.
And if you get a president in there that says he's just gonna fucking override Congress, which Trump has tried to do and failed miserably at. He just tried to fucking overpower fucking federal judges. You see how that worked?
Papa Trucker said this is a reset for the entire USA.
This is the USA and hungry people getting used as pawns in a fucking political mindfuck. That's what this is. Because, fucking, okay, head Democrat quoted as saying, quote, every day gets better for us, end quote. Who's us? It ain't the fucking people that elected you to be in the spot that you're in right now. Damn sure ain't them.
I was having lime water with strawberries, fucker. Just because I had it in the wine glass didn't mean it was alcohol.
She didn't want to be lit.
No.
For a serious conversation.
Next time, probably. Today, no.
Shit, we probably should have been drinking something. A little bit stronger
I
than
can't
what...
take anything seriously if I'm drinking.
Yeah, no. I just get more ramped up when I'm drinking. Especially if I'm talking about a fucking topic that just pisses me off.
You know, Justin told me earlier today, because I was like, well, I don't get drunk anymore. And he's like, I know. I miss that.
Oh, God.
Motherfucker.
Of course he does. Good Lord, Justin. Oh, my God. Calm down, fucking.
So I yelled at him.
Mm.
Lime water with strawberries.
Yeah, she wasn't lit. Okay. Do they understand struggle? No, they don't. You wanna know why they don't? Because they're still getting fucking paid.
Explains what? What are you implying there?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't understand why people don't understand how Congress works. Like, I feel like we all took that class in school that explained all three branches of the government, what their
Where
jobs
we had
were.
to name the person and whatever branch they were in.
Yeah, I feel like we all took that course in school. And I don't honestly think that they're teaching anything of that now.
That's another crazy thing, guys, is that the children during the shutdown when schools were not a thing anymore are now adults. Let that sink in, guys. They're now adults.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy. I don't know. I always just say, like, and I've been pushing it
Lainey
since.
said, hey, some of us took that class twice.
I mean, for the ones that took the class and understand how the shit works, I'm sure you guys see it. But for the ones that didn't, you can definitely tell. Because it's like, I, I, I can't wrap my mind around, and I don't know how this motherfucker got elected twice. I don't even know how he was allowed to run once.
Because he was the better of the evils.
I don't even know what made him in his brain think, I want to run for president. Because I think it was CBT that brought out the other night, yes, Trump was a businessman, that he bankrupted every business that he had. So what made people think, oh, let's give him the biggest fucking budget in the world and let him fuck that up too? Not once, but twice now. And I just keep hearing the Republicans saying, well, you gotta give us time. Joe Biden and that administration left us in a bad spot. Like, bitch, you left them in a bad spot.
Yeah, no, he was just the lesser of the two evils. Like, he was less worse than the, three people that he's ran against now? One of them he lost to, guys. Just remember that. One of them he lost to. And
Yeah.
look what happened.
Yeah, well, and, you know, are people forgetting the first term that he ran? He was impeached 3 times.
Justin said, I watched Schoolhouse Rock.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does. It explains, I am a bill.
I mean,
I am a hoot, okay?
I just don't understand. Like, I don't do politics at all. Okay? This is the most, probably, that I have followed politics in my entire fucking existence. Okay? And I see what's going on. I know there's probably a lot of you out there that are like, yep, I fucking see it too. I see through the fucking bullshit. And I pray to God more people do the longer that this goes on. Because
Shelley said it was a political retaliation. Harris made a joke of herself. That's why he ran. Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm really not.
And let's be honest, the only reason that originally Hillary made it as far as she did, considering that she sold out our soldiers and everything, the only reason she made it as far as she did was because she was the first woman running for that shit.
Bill Clinton set her up.
Yeah.
In a good fucking spot. Just not quite good enough. Something else that we haven't fucking talked about yet. What do you think when you see somebody saying, well, if you rely on EBT, you're just not working hard enough, or you're just lazy. You need to go get a job.
That
I know
is
you've
the
seen them.
most inaccurate statement someone could ever make, because you do not get handed assistance. That's not a thing. You have to either prove that you are trying to find work and that you do have work, and also prove that you don't make more than what is required in the bracket to receive assistance.
People that say that don't understand. There are guidelines you have to meet to get that assistance.
And if you don't meet them, they check in on you monthly. If you do not meet those, they take it. It's done.
Or you don't
get it at all.
Yeah. Or you don't get it in the first place. They don't just be like, oh, you say you need assistance? Here you go.
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing. In EBT or any fucking assistance that you try to apply for.
And a lot of these people like to sit and think about the people that take advantage of the system. Yes, there are those people. And yes, maybe if we had better guidelines, a couple more restrictions, this wouldn't be as much of an issue. Don't take away the assistance that single mothers need, elderly people need, children who cannot feed themselves because they need to go to school instead of working a full-time job. I'm sorry, we're supposed to tell them not to get an education, go to work? Good to know.
Single
I'll remind them
income,
of that.
single income families
Yes.
that have children.
There is a larger portion of those people that need the assistance, and they're having it taken from them, and people are thinking, oh, it's good because the lazy people will get off of the assistance.
That's
now.
not how that works.
That's not how that works. We are now taking food out of children's mouths. Remember that.
Millions.
We are taking food out of children's mouths.
Millions of children.
Because you like to think that there are lazy people on EBT or on health insurance. And there is. I'm not saying that there's not. But there is a small portion of them compared to the people that actually need the assistance and that don't milk the system for everything that has. Still work full-time jobs. Still take care of their families. Like, my parents relied on that shit. Because guess what? My mother was a 15-year-old teen mom. My dad was 17. And they moved out on their own. My mom quit school. My dad quit school. They had to go back later to get their GEDs because they had to work to take care of me. Fucking EBT, godsend.
Yep. WIC too.
Mm-hmm.
WIC.
I
Oh my
was a
God.
formula-fed baby.
So was my daughter, my youngest.
WIC
She's been on WIC since she was born.
Best
Thank
thing
God.
that there is to help women feed their children. Because if you haven't looked at current prices of formula at a
Oh my
store,
God.
go look.
I'm
Next
so
time you're at a
glad.
store, go look at a fucking price of formula.
I'm so glad she's out of formula.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking glad. Because when she was first born, it was $17 a can. I guarantee you, with the damn tariffs that everybody thought was so cool, it's up to like $20 to $25 now a can. And for those of you who are in the same boat that I'm in, that Haley's in, that need the fucking EBT, and people are trying to make it seem like that needing assistance is something you should be ashamed of. Tell them to fuck all the way off. That is nothing to be ashamed of, to need the fucking help. They can fuck all the way off. Because it's like I said last night, anybody that doesn't necessarily need the assistance right now, you are one catastrophic life event away from needing some type of assistance. That's all it would take. One event.
A tire blowing on your vehicle as you're driving to work. Guess what? That's what, $200
At
to
least.
get a new tire? Not to mention towing it to the fucking mechanics to get it done. Also, probably having to replace your rim on your fucking tire now because it's dented because your tire blew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shit adds up. And sadly, sometimes you do need assistance. And that's what it's supposed to be there for.
Mm-hmm.
It is supposed to be there to help you get back on your feet and stay on your feet and not have to fall back into a fucking hole of being homeless, not being able to feed your kids. Like,
It's there
it's
to
a whole
help.
fucking thing because it is there to help. And right now, we're not getting that. Nobody is getting it.
Nope.
And that's bullshit. That should not be a fucking thing.
I hate the stigma, the negative stigma around people needing food assistance.
Regardless, Tazila, are you going to have the fucking tools right on hand with you? Are you going to have that tire right there and readily available to put on your car if a tire blows? That's not a thing.
What's gonna happen, and God forbid, like, I don't wish this upon anybody, what happens if a loved one dies? And you are responsible for paying for the funeral, paying for the fucking plot, paying for the services. If they want to get cremated, paying for that, paying for the urns. I've known families that puts them thousands of dollars in debt, and they can't recover from that.
Fun fact, my uncle was a very heavy drug addict. My mother and my aunt kept life insurance on his ass until he got clean, just so my grandmother did not have to get stuck with that fucking bill of funeral costs and figuring out what to fucking do with everything.
Well, and that goes
They
back
carried
to
health insurance on him to make sure that didn't happen.
like elderly families. If you
Mhm.
have an elderly couple that cannot work, rely on assistance, what happens if one of them dies and all of that financial burden falls on their partner, who is also over the age of 65, also cannot work, needs the assistance? One catastrophic event in your life is all it's going to take. Do not ever look down on somebody for needing the extra help. Don't assume that they're just fucking lazy or that they don't want to fucking work. Because I can promise you, 9 times out of 10, that's never the fucking case. Out of that 42 million people that rely on fucking EDT, probably maybe a 16th of that is people abusing it. The
My
rest of them need it.
my point about the fucking tire is that not everybody has that though. The point is that not everybody can afford to carry the tools to change a tire. Not to mention the fact that, I'm sorry, look at our fucking society nowadays. Half the fucking people don't know how to change a tire.
Yeah, let's be real.
It's, you might be prepared. Yes. Great for you. But that
not
doesn't mean that
everybody
single
will be.
mother that's taking her kids to school so that she can go to work for the day is going to know how to do that or have the fucking shit to do it because her seats are filled with her kids and their shit for school. It's just a matter of you need to take yourself out of the situation and think of somebody else that might be less misinformed, not have the shit that they need to do it.
Not
You
have the
might be
ability.
prepared, somebody else might not be.
That's a big thing, too. Like, I think a lot of insensitive people that are looking down on people, talking shit on people, talking down on EBT and all that shit, they need to remove themselves from the situation and think about somebody else.
CBT said my dog died, a pet, my family, and it was expensive just to cremate him. Like, why is it that expensive? Shelly said I just picked up my brother's ashes 2 days ago. We went with the cheapest option and it was still close to $6K.
There you go. Right there. That was the kind of shit that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No matter, even if you go with the cheapest fucking option, it's not cheap.
No. I mean, honestly, what person in this today's society can just fucking pull 6K out of their ass?
I mean,
Sorry,
honestly.
guys, my monitor's dying.
I would love to have 6K to be able to fucking just pull out of my ass. I could use that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. And that goes back to people that still need the assistance that are working full time. They don't get paid enough to be able to save anything.
Also, condolences, Shelly.
Yes.
We're sorry that you're going through that right now.
That's tough. Losing a loved one sucks.
Yes, my monitor. I have a child that's sleeping in his room, and I watch him.
I got the
Camera.
same type of monitor than her. It's just smaller. But it's just, think about other people. Even if you do not need the assistance, think about the single mother out there that does. Or the elderly people. Or the children that, they went to bed hungry tonight. Because of what our lovely government is doing right now. If you are a Democrat, call your fucking senators. Fucking be like, what the fuck are you morons doing? Republicans, call your fucking senators. There's got to be a fucking common ground somewhere. Because we are no closer to negotiations in Congress than we were 38 fucking days ago. And
They're
they
not
see,
even trying. That's the crazy thing.
they see what's going on. They see that people are suffering. Republicans, oh, well, if the Democrats would just do this, we could end it all. Democrats, oh, well, if Republicans just agree to what we're demanding, we could just end it. No! That's not how that works. The fucked up part
It's called
is
negotiation.
you are a different type of sick fucking bastard if you see your people struggling, going hungry, your fucking neighbor's children struggling, and you still cannot find any type of common ground. Any step closer to being able to fucking feed those kids. And Trump and the administration, you're going against federal fucking ruling right now. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing.
Good luck.
I don't think that you're legal advocates are doing a very good job, and they're fucking advising you to break federal law. We'll see how that fucking plays out for you. I don't think it's gonna have a good ending. Let's just say that. I don't think it's gonna work out too well for you. That just shows you, the federal judges ruling this just shows everybody, even the president is not above the fucking law. And kudos to those fucking judges for finally holding this man accountable for something fucked up that he did. Because, fucking convicting him of fucking 34 felonies wasn't enough. He still got elected after that shit. How?
You can be a felon and still become president, guys.
There's still hope. The fuck? Like, no! It shouldn't work that way. Not only did this motherfucker get impeached 3 times, he got convicted of 34 fucking felonies. Did everybody just magically forget that?
Trump outed a senator with his number for people to call openly to tell him to open food stamps.
Yeah, he fucking
It's not-
doxed. He doxed a fucking senator.
It's not just
God damn.
that one, though. It's
No.
all of them.
It's all of them. And to push the point that they don't care even more, like I said earlier, they put a bill today to vote that literally would pay federal workers, pay air traffic control, pay law enforcement, pay military. They couldn't even pass that.
So speaking of which, guys, don't fly right now.
Yeah, don't do it.
You're being advised not to fly
Don't do it.
by flight attendants, by pilots. Like, do not fly right now. They are not getting fucking paid, and shit's not getting taken care of the way that it's supposed to. We already had a plane crash.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let's not forget this fucking thing. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can fucking find it here. Is that the right one? Nope. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to find the right fucking screenshot. Maybe I deleted it. I don't know. Anyway, I think I deleted it. It's on my fucking live from like 2 nights ago. But let's not forget that we had a fucking plane go down in Louisville, Kentucky, a cargo plane. The day that they voted the last time to keep the government shut. Remember last week when I said it's just a matter of time that these people are going to continue to work and not get paid? They're going to stop giving a fuck?
It's happening.
Airports are cutting flights till they reach 10%. They're already at 4%. So if you had any plans of traveling for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't do it.
Unless you're driving.
Unless you're driving. Don't fly.
Don't fly.
Don't risk it. Because these people are, especially I have a feeling after today, after
It's
they
gonna
couldn't
really be,
even
don't give a
pass, after they couldn't even pass a bill for them to be like, okay, yes, let's fucking pay these people. That didn't pass.
It's really gonna be, I don't give a fuck.
After that, they're gonna be like, well, you don't give a fuck about me, so why should I give a fuck? I see a lot more plane tragedies in the very, very near future.
Yep.
Because they couldn't even vote to fucking pay people that are still working without getting paid. Meanwhile, they couldn't fucking even vote on the bill that would mean they don't get paid unless the government opens. You see something wrong with that pic? Please tell me I'm not the only one that fucking sees how fucked up that is.
No, it is.
Of course, they're still gonna want to fucking get paid.
But God forbid that we pay anybody else.
God forbid they pay the people that are still showing up to work not getting paid. There was just a fucking, I can't even remember where it was at, but I was literally just watching the press conference before Black started his live. There was literally a fucking officer that just got gunned down. I can't remember where.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. CBT
And then-
said TSA is pissed.
In Chicago, somebody stole a fucking ambulance and crashed it. People are not giving a fuck. The drivers of emergency vehicles, law enforcement, any of that shit, they're not getting paid. Which means they don't give a fuck if they meet their quota or not. They ain't gonna see it. They're not. People need to wake up. We're almost 40 fucking days into this shit.
Lainey said, y'all need to start Conspiracy of the Corn State, open ears, and shuck up.
I mean, we are known as the corn state. But we might get copyright for that because, you know, if we use the corn state name, people might get mad. We just trying to get this motherfucker up and going.
Not to mention, I'm not originally from the Corn State.
Yeah, she's not. I am. She's not. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're sitting at 65 minutes.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's fucking cold as fuck out here.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so 2 weeks from now, when is that? Are we still doing 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what works best. Killing me.
I know, it's fucking cold.
The 21st, so the Friday before
The
Thanksgiving.
Friday before Thanksgiving, y'all.
21st.
The 21st of November. When that was supposed to be the date that the CR would cover.
Shit.
Ah,
Let's see
fuck.
if it works, guys.
Fuck, bud. I hope that the next episode we can bring you guys some better fucking news. I really do. Because, and I'll continue to talk about it. You guys know I do my daily fucking updates, but we felt like the podcast, it needed to be brought up. It needed to be talked about because this shit's fucking insane. 38 fucking days. Come on, guys. What the fuck? So, you have any closing comments? Besides, we're cold?
I'm cold.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna go inside and drink some rum.
yeah. Well, that'll warm me right up.
Yep.
I'm gonna go barricade myself in my blanket and watch Dragon Ball because, you know, why not? Everybody's
Yeah.
gotta have a comfort show. We listen and we don't fucking judge, okay? Alright, guys. This was episode 2.
You got
Appreciate y'all
15
coming in.
likes.
And spread the word. November 21st. We're trying to get this thing up and going because this is going to be a good, fun thing. It's not always going to be depressing news, okay?
I mean, last
It's
time
not.
we talked about Halloween traditions.
Our very first episode, it was Halloween based because it was the Friday before Halloween.
Yep.
So, I mean, we will do that, you know, we might throw in some Thanksgiving stuff next time because it's going to be, like, right there.
I
So-
can tell you guys more of my family trauma, of my family fighting every holiday.
Oh, yeah, we all got that. We got probably enough stories between the two of us to last over an hour on that one.
Let me just share my trauma with you guys.
Yeah, no, join in for the trauma hour.
The
Okay?
trauma drop, that's what it is.
The Thanksgiving trauma hour. All right, we might go with that next time.
We're gonna be lit for that one.
Yeah, yes. Because you know, fuck this cold. Okay,
That too, yeah.
we
fucking
we
cold.
gotta stay warm somehow. Don't judge us. Okay. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Go subscribe to Snaggy-Wolf over here. Go listen to her folktale and her stories. 'Cause
Next episode will be dropping on Sunday.
there you go. All right, guys. Baddies out. We appreciate you.